Hey everyone. Hey. So I just want to say thank you to Madam of Hugh. I don't know if you're here, but I sent you a message after you tagged me in the post. But she showed me this story of a woman who tragically was beaten after going on an online date, right? And so the reason why the title of this video is "Why Would You Deal with a Man for Free?" right? Is because of the risks women take on to deal with men, to interact with men. So earlier today, I know I'm just like, it's like I'm almost like beating a dead horse now. But I just really want to articulate this and get this message out. It's really risky for men. I mean, it's really risky for women to deal with men. It's really risky for women to interact with men. Like earlier today, I went live and I talked about some statistics displayed on a United Nations page, right? It was talking about how a very high percentage of women are killed each year by their intimate partners. A very high percentage of women suffer from street harassment, sexual assault, just plain old regular violence from men, right? So I was like, okay. Madam of Hugh came on my live and she showed me this right here. Which is an Instagram post of a poor girl that was abused by some random guy she went on a date with. Let's see. On Hinge, okay? All right, so let me just show y'all this real quick.
Had like punching me everywhere.
What happened? Okay, let me see.
Had like punching me everywhere.
Oh, I guess it's not gonna work if you know what?
Had like punching me everywhere. My forehead, my temples, my cheeks, jaws, throat, my arms, my back. He was just telling me that the date cost too much, that I'm not worth that. That I had like punching me everywhere. My forehead, my temple.
All right, and on the side here, this is from the Shade Room. It says dating online is already risky. We're all looking for that special somebody, and dating sites have made it somewhat easier to find potential bae, but an Atlanta woman is using her experience to warn others just how dangerous online dating can be. And typically, okay, so there was a study done for women and men who were online daters, right? So in the study, they asked both men and women this one question. The question was, what's your biggest fear when it comes to online dating? Okay. Appropriately, and not surprisingly, a lot of women said, my biggest fear is being physically harmed in some way, right? Like being assaulted, being sexually assaulted, being kidnapped, right? So women said that was their biggest fear. Do you know what men said their biggest fear was? Men said their biggest fear when it comes to online dating is that the woman is fat / unattractive. Do you see the difference? Do you see the disparity? The graveness, the seriousness of these two differing answers, like the gap between the seriousness. Hey Angel, like a grunt. How are you, girl? How are you? So, I mean, back to the main question of the video. Like, why would you deal with men for free? And when I say for free, I mean, why would you deal with men without planning out or strategizing some type of upside, some type of reward, some type of compensation for the interaction? It could be a nice experience. It could be expanding your network. It could be gifts. It could be money. It could be some type of asset. It could be some knowledge. I am not dealing with a man unless there is an upside for me, unless that man is helping me to achieve some type of goal, unless that man is supporting me in some type of way, unless that man is making my life easier. I am not going to engage because it's already risky. This is what I am trying to get through to a lot of these women, to all of y'all. I remember my cousin, a really sweet girl, and it seemed like she married a sweet guy, you know? It seemed like it was fine. It seemed like the guy was fine. Later on, this man choked her and like attacked her. So it's just, no matter how nice a guy may seem, they have aggressive tendencies for a plethora of reasons. But just understand they have aggressive tendencies. And no matter how nice a guy seems, it's always risky dealing with one. So please, ladies, please make sure if you deal with a man, there is some type of upside. There is some type of benefit. There is some type of reward for you. Make sure you have a goal. Make sure you have a goal. Point blank, period. So I'm going to continue to look at some of these pictures. Okay. So she says here, please read. This is the girl Brittany, and she's in Atlanta. She went on a date and got beat on the date. Okay. She says, please read what I'm about to share with you all. I am not posting this for sympathy or attention. If anything, this is embarrassing to share with the world. However, I need for other women to understand the true dangers of online dating. And it's not, so here's the thing. It's not the true dangers of online dating. I'm going to make a correction in what she's writing. It's not the dangers of online dating. It's the dangers of online dating. It's the dangers of dating men online. It's men. It's men. That's the danger. If she was dating women, she wouldn't have gotten beat. She wouldn't have gotten beat up. You understand what I'm saying? It's not about online dating. It's about who you're dating. Hey, Madam of Hugh. Girl, did you get my message? I sent you a message, girl. I was telling you I was going to go live after you showed me the post. Hold on, let me see. I didn't want you to think I was crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I just saw that you got it. Okay. But the question is like, why would you deal with a man for free? Like, if you deal with a man, you're going to have to get something out of him, because trust me, when men approach you, they are trying to get something from you. They're not approaching you just to approach you. Men approach women with an agenda. Okay. Okay. So look, let me just continue to read this a little bit. She said, on Wednesday night, I decided to go on my first online date from an app called Hinge. The night was going normal, having fun until we left our last spot for the night. As soon as we left with no warning, he started punching me in my head and face. If I would try to leave the car, he would pull me back in by my hair or by the hood on my hoodie. Y'all, and women just be way too trusting. Like, y'all are way too trusting. Don't get into a man's car if you don't know him. Like, if you are not familiar with this man, if you have no reference with how he interacts and treats other people, do not get into a man's car. Lewis M. Hi, viewing from the UK for the first time. Hi, Lewis M. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you share my videos with everybody in the UK. Share my videos with all your friends in the UK, okay? All right, anyway. Because honestly, I'm tired of seeing women brutalized, man. Like, I make all these videos so women can develop a strategy to not be slaughtered like lambs out in the world, out in the male-ruled world, out in patriarchy. I make these videos so y'all are just not like little lambs being led to the slaughter. You understand what I'm saying? This channel is about strategy and thinking and setting yourself up for success and planning out how to do well and how to protect yourself and how to just thrive, you know? So that's that. Is there anything else in this post that needs to be talked about? So she got into this man's car. That was a big no-no. Okay, so she said, the more I would cry, try to defend myself, plead with him to let me go, the more he would beat my entire body. After hours of being driven around, beaten and held against my will, he drew his gun on me and told me he was going to kill me. Girl, At this point, I truly thought my life was over. He decided to drag me yet again from the car. By the grace of God, there happened to be security on the street, and I truly believe she saved my life. I share all of this to say that we are all here. That we all hear about these stories, never thinking it will happen to us. Please, ladies, be vigilant. Always tell someone where you are going, who you are going with, and have a checking in game plan with someone. I am very thankful for my family and friends and thankful to be alive. This could have ended so much worse. Yeah, it definitely could have ended a lot worse. And this is like a little note from, I guess, Hinge. Anyway, y'all, this is serious. Okay? I mean, and here we go. I just have figures here to show you again the risks of dealing with men. Globally, 35% of women have, ever experienced physical or sexual intimate partner violence or sexual abuse by a non-partner. It says here 137 women are killed by a member of their family every day. Oh my gosh. And we're talking about people who get kidnapped right here. Adult women account for nearly half of all human trafficking victims detected globally. Women and girls account for 72%, with girls representing more than 3 out of every 4 child trafficking victims, y'all. Female genital mutilation. It's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. All right. So stay safe. Don't deal with these men unless you vetted them. Don't deal with them for free. Make sure they're adding some type of value to your life, because men approach you because they're trying to get something from you. They're trying to take something from you. So you make sure you get something out of the interaction. And it will be easier to get something out of the interaction if that man is particularly pressed and desperate to get something from you. We all know what these men are trying to get from you. So make sure instead of being the prey, you flip the script and become the predator and you get something, okay? Like when I think about ways in which women can weaponize their sexuality, I think about like the prime example of it is like Cardi B, right? Like, you remember how there was like a whole bunch of controversy about how Cardi B would like lure these men, or like anytime a man would try to sleep with her, she would like get them, in private, and then drug them and steal their money. Listen now. I'm not saying that drugging people is right, and I'm not saying that stealing people money is right, but I'm just saying, like, if you are so pressed that you're harassing a woman to sleep with her and she end up drugging you and stealing your money, that's on you, player. Like, leave women alone. Leave women alone, because women are starting to strategize now, and instead of laying down and being prey, they are playing like they're prey, but flipping the script and becoming predators in a subversive, non-obvious way. And I think it's smart. And I think it's a good way to subvert that power structure and the outcome that the man thinks is going to take place. All right, but thank you, Madam of Hugh. Thank you for sharing this story. And I will talk to you lovely people later, okay?